Hello, and once again I welcome you. Today we shall deal about the simple future tense. The simple future tense talks about the future. Not only the simple future tense, but also we can use the simple present tense, present continuous tense, going to form to express future action. Now we shall try to know the pattern of simple future tense. Here subject plus will or shall plus present form of the verb, that is verb 1, plus complement. To form yes or no questions, to frame yes or no questions, will or shall plus subject plus present form of the verb plus complement. To get questions, question words plus will or shall plus subject plus present form of the verb, that is verb 1 plus complement. This is the pattern to frame simple future tense, yes or no questions, and questions in simple future tense. Write down. Number 1, when it is used, the simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot have control. It talks about the future as fact. Once again, the simple future tense is used to talk about things which we cannot control. It talks about the future as fact. For example, I shall be 20 next Saturday. You cannot minimize your age, you cannot reduce your age. Next example, it will be Pongal in a week. You cannot get another festival, so it is a Pongal, it will be Pongal in a week. Next example, we will know our exam results in May. Once again, we will know our exam results in May. You cannot have control of all these things, so it is expressed in future tense. Write down. This tense is also used to talk about what we believe or what we think will happen in future. I repeat once again, this tense is also used to talk about things or what we believe or what we think will happen in future. Example, I think India will win the match. When some match is going on, if you believe or think and what you call it will happen in future, you can use this type of sentences. Next, I am sure Amruta will get a first class. Usually we use this tense with the expressions like I think. We use expressions like I think, I am sure, I expect, sometimes I believe, probably, etc. Once again I repeat you, we use this tense with the expressions like I think, I am sure, I expect, I believe, probably, etc. Right now, this tense is also used to talk about what we decide at the time of speaking. I repeat once again, this tense is also used to talk about what we decide at the time of speaking. Example, it is raining. I shall take an umbrella. Another example, think that Mr. Rao is very busy at the moment. Alright, I shall wait. So, when we decide at the time of speaking, we can use this tense right now. Already I have told you to talk about the future action, not only simple future, but different forms are used. For example, going to form and simple present tense, sometimes present continuous tense. Already the action which is going to take place in the future, we have decided it. Before talking about it, we have already decided, and and we have made preparation for that, for such type of action, we can use this form being going to plus be going to plus base form of the verb is used for such type of an action. Mind you, simple future tense is used for instant decisions. Example, have you decided what to do? Have you decided what to do? Yes, I am going to resign the job. I am going to resign the job. When you see here, the already preparations are made, decisions already taken. Another example, why do you want to sell your motorbike? Here the answer is, I am going to buy a car. I am going to buy a car. Already decision has been taken and preparations are made for the such type of actions are expressed with going to form. Right now, the going to form is also used to talk about what it seems likely or certain. What it seems likely or certain. When there is something in the present tells about the future. Something in the present tells about the future. Example, please. First one, it is going to rain. Look at those clouds. Another example, the boat is full of water. The boat is full of water. It is going to sink. Another example, she is going to have a baby. Write down the examples. Sometimes be about to plus base form of the verb is used to talk about the immediate future. Once again, I repeat, be about to plus base form of the verb is used to talk about the immediate future. Once again, I shall tell with example. Let's get into the train. Let's get into the train. It is about to leave. Another example. Don't go out. Don't go out. Now we are about to have lunch. Don't go now. We are about to have lunch. Write down. As I told you before, not only simple future tense is used for future actions, but also we can use going to form, be about to form, and at the same time sometimes simple present tense. Simple present tense is used only for official programs and timetables. Official programs and timetable. It also conveys the future action. You see here, see the example. The school reopens on 12th June. The film starts at 6:30 and finishes at 9. Next example, when does the next train leaves for Vijayawada? When does the next train leave for Vijayawada? Right now, I told you that simple present tense is also used to talk about the future action. In the same way, the present continuous tense is also used to talk about future action. When it is used, when it is a plan to do in future, sometime in future. When we plan to do sometime in future, it can be used in present continuous tense. You see the example? I am going to Shimla tomorrow. It is a planned and we are trying to execute that. We are eating out tonight. Another example, last example, Mr. Lakshman is arriving this evening. It is all planned and we try to do in future, or it will happen in future. For such type of action, we can use present continuous tense. Right now, some typical mistakes. If there will be a war, our life will be miserable. You have to use a future tense only in the principal class. In the if class, you have to use only the present tense. So the correct form is, if there is a war, there will be, if there is a war, our life will be miserable. You have to use present tense in the if clause and future tense in the principal clause. Okay. You see this example. I shall write to you when I shall reach Delhi. When the time clause is introduced by when, until, before, as soon as, you have to use present tense with the future meaning. So the right answer is when I shall reach Delhi. I shall write to you when I reach Delhi. What is the right one? I shall write to you when I reach Delhi. Write down. You observe these examples. I see Ravi tomorrow. Actually, the right form is I am seeing Ravi tomorrow. Next one. He telephones you tonight. He will telephone you tonight. Another example. Come on, I buy a toy. Here the right form. Come on, I will buy a toy. If you observe this, simple present tense is used to talk about the future. But here simple present is not used. We use other forms to talk about the future. Write down. I have completed simple future tense. We will meet in the next class with the future continuous tense. Until then, namaste, goodbye.